friends. It is Monday, and it feels like a Monday. I've got a case of the Mondays. Did not want to get out of bed this morning. Stayed up a little bit late reading last night. I started the book Me Before You, which I had seen the movie, but had never read the book. So it was something that was available to me through Libby. I read most of my books through Libby these days. I canceled my Kindle Unlimited membership just because I wasn't... They have a lot of books on there, but there wasn't a lot on there that I was gravitating towards. So I figured, why pay for it if I can use Libby for free? The problem with Libby is that a lot of the super popular books have really long wait times. But Me Before You was available to read right away, so I started reading that last night. I got about 30% of the way through it. So I did not know that that book is a trilogy, or that book is part of a trilogy. So I know the story because I've seen the movie based on the book. Obviously books are always better than movies for the most part. But I did not know that there was more beyond what happens at the end of that movie. So I'm interested to finish this book and read the rest of the trilogy. Taking a little bit of a break from my Stephen King project. I talked a lot at the beginning of the year about how I wanted to read through as many Stephen King books in publication order as I could. And it sort of put me in a reading slump. I love Stephen King, I love horror, but sometimes you gotta just switch it up. So, I actually haven't read very much at all in the last couple of months. So I'm hoping to get back into it. I bought that Kindle page turner that I showed you guys in my weekend vlog. And that got me excited about pulling out my Kindle again and reading. So, like I said, I got about 30% of the way through that book last night. And I'm enjoying it, but I was up until like 1:30 reading, so dragging a little bit this morning. Definitely feeling tired. Promises to be a busy day at work. Mondays are always my busiest days, so I'm just going to try to get through it. Austin has a soccer game. It's a 4:30 game. I prefer the later games typically, but this one's at 4:30, so he has to be there by 3:30 to warm up. He gets out of school at 2:30, and it's a home game. So basically, he will come home, have a snack, get ready, turn around, and go right back to the school. And, yeah, so hopefully it'll be a good game. It's actually their last regular season game. They still have districts coming up. So we're not quite done with the season yet. There's still a few games to play, but this is the last regular season game. We're going to be wrapping up the season pretty quick here. I love watching him play soccer. It's one of the things that brings me the most joy. But I gotta admit, I am ready for this season to get wrapped up so that we can be home more, or so that he can be home more. He has been so crazy busy. I feel like I very rarely see him these days unless he's out on the soccer field and I'm in the stands watching. So I'm excited to have him home more. The season will wrap up. And then at the end of this month, he will wrap up his weekend job as well. So hopefully I'll be able to see some more of him. All right, I'm just rambling. I need to put my contacts on and finish getting myself ready and head into work. So I will check in with you guys later. All right, checking in from work. It's about midday, and I thought I'd show you my to-do list for today. I really want to get back into my weekly planner, film a plan with me video. I wanted to do that over the weekend and never got around to it. So I'm hoping to film that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I just have my little daily thing that I've been doing here. So it's Monday. I've got everything for work, my YouTube channel, an Etsy shop, and then personal stuff. So for work, I've actually gotten most of this accomplished already. The only one here in the office. My husband's out in the field again today, so it's very quiet here. Minimal distractions, so I got a ton of stuff done. So I have already scanned all of the invoices and sent them off for payment. Still have to do payroll. I wrote the check I needed to write. I have not yet scanned receipts or updated QuickBooks, but there was a ton of invoices I needed to scan and send, and I made really great time with that. So, only about halfway through the day, still plenty of time to get the rest of this done. Here, let's see, I did my morning money minute. I'll just check them off on this side. That was my live stream this morning. That went well. I did edit and upload the weekend vlog and schedule it and do the thumbnail and everything for that. Wrote the description box. That's completely done. Start new vlog. Check. Did that. Still have to answer some comments. And then that's pretty much wraps this up for today. Actually, I'm lying. I need to work on my printables for November. I always do a poll for you guys near the beginning of the month with the option, a few different options for patterns. And I have not even thought about patterns, let alone put them together and put the poll up. So I need to do that today. And then for personal, Austin has a soccer game. It's at 4:30. Not my favorite. I much prefer the later evening games, but 4:30 game tonight. Once we get home from the game, I'm going to just make grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner, work on laundry, and then at some point today, hopefully after work before I head to the soccer game, I'm going to go to the post office because I've got some mail in my P.O. box I need to pick up. So that's the day. Pretty low-key. Mondays are usually pretty frantic at work, so I try to keep everything else relatively low-key. Hoping to be able to get home relatively early tonight, make dinner, work on laundry, and watch last night's episode of From, because I'm seeing posts on Facebook already with spoilers, so I don't want to be spoiled. I want to watch that. So yeah, that is a look at my day. Pretty easy peasy. Alright, so I just got home from work, and before I even go into the house, I want to show you the package that I got in my P.O. box. I did manage to stop by my mailbox, and I got my trackers that I ordered from Sav. So if you guys don't watch Sav Saves, but you like budget videos, go check her out. I know that quite a few of you actually found my channel from her channel. So I appreciate those of you that have come over, but I wanted to get some trackers for my cash envelopes, and who better to buy from than Sav. Savannah is such a sweetheart. I love her channel. I love her little dog Stella and her baby. So I wanted to support her. I could have made my own trackers, but it's way more fun to support your friends. So she sent over my order here, all packaged up so beautifully. And I'll probably share these again on one of my budget videos, but you guys saw it here first. Okay, here is everything. She sent me a little wet erase marker. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. She wrote me a little note. She said she threw in some fun Disney trackers for me. Oh my god. Yay, thank you, Sav, so much. Okay, so I got her fall trackers and her vintage ones. And they're just so beautiful. Great quality. She sent me a little savings challenge freebie. And oh my god, these are so beautiful. Okay, so I got the wet erase marker to write on the trackers. She makes these beautiful trackers. I think she's most well known for her Disney ones and her like storybook trackers, but I wanted her fall ones especially. They're so pretty, and I love these like patchwork ones that she puts together with all of the various patterns. So there's this one. She got a section on the back to write in the date, how much you added or took away from the category, and then a total. So there's that one. I'm just going to go through these really quickly. Little apple one. They're all punched and ready to go. Love that one with the little hearts. That pattern. It's a really nice quality laminated trackers. Look at the Queen of Hearts. I love that one. And the cherries. I just think these are so fun. And then here are the vintage ones. I think some of these are still available on her Etsy shop. They're really affordable. Oh, this one might be my favorite. Look at how beautiful that is. The newsprint and the books, and then she threw in these. Oh my god, these are so cool. So we got the Jungle Book, Winnie the Pooh, Dory. Oh my god, look at Timon and the hyenas from Lion King, and Pinocchio. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna link Sav's YouTube channel and her Etsy shop down below. Check her out, tell her I sent you. Cannot wait to use these in my budget. Alright, so I have exactly 26 minutes before I have to walk back out the door to get to Austin's game before kickoff. So I'm going to throw together a quick lunch. It is after 3 o'clock and I have not had lunch yet. So I'm doing this. I'm going to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I was going to do PB&J, but we have some bananas that I want to use up before they turn too fast. I'm going to go ahead and make one for Eric too and take it with me. And this will be our very late lunch. You guys like peanut butter and banana, or are you more of a PB&J fan? Let me know down below. I love all of the above. Like a good old-fashioned PB&J is delicious. Sometimes I'll do like peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. That was such a favorite treat of mine as a kid. But today it's PB&B. So we are seeing the Aurora Borealis right now. It is not the first time that this has happened. You can't really see it with the naked eye, but I can see it when I take pictures with my phone camera in night mode. And I thought maybe you'd be able to see it here, but it doesn't look like you can. It's really, really cool. Wish you guys could experience it with me. Alright friends, happy Tuesday. I am coming at you Tuesday afternoon about 1:30. Typically Tuesday is my day off from working in the office. However, I actually had to go into work this morning for a couple hours to take care of a few things. So my day sort of got a little bit derailed. Let me backtrack a little bit. Talk to you guys about yesterday because I did not do a good job of vlogging what we did yesterday. It was a really great day. We did our full work day in office, and then Austin had his last soccer game of the regular season. It was senior night. It was a very special night of soccer where they kind of celebrated the seniors' last regular season game, and it was extra special because my aunt, uncle, and cousin came to the game to support Austin. It was the first time they have been able to make it to a soccer game. He was so excited to have them there. It was so nice to have some extra support in the stands for him. He played a really great game. He played all 80 minutes of the game. It was a really nice halftime celebration for the seniors, and overall it was just a really, really great day. We won the game 6-1. We've got an amazing record ending the regular season, and I'm gonna say it and it's probably gonna be wrong. I think that it is 16-5-1. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because I'm probably wrong about that, but I know for sure that we've only lost 5 games this season and we tied 1. I'm just not sure about the number of wins, but it was a really great season. And now we're going to be moving into districts. So hopefully, we'll go far in districts. Whether we do or don't, regular season is over. Things are winding down for sure. But it was a beautiful day. The weather was perfect. It was so nice having my family at the game, and it was a lot of fun. And then after the game, one of Austin's best friends celebrated his birthday over the weekend, and his family invited us to join them for a birthday dinner to celebrate him. So we went to Longhorn Steakhouse and had dinner to celebrate Carter. We did not get home until like 10:30. And then last night we had Aurora Borealis activity here, and some people were saying that they could see it with the naked eye. I could not, but I was able to see it through my camera a little bit. I tried to take some vlog footage you couldn't see anything, and even the pictures did not turn out great. We had a day where we could see the aurora borealis here a few weeks ago, and I got really great pictures. Last night's pictures, not so great. They didn't turn out quite as well, but I stayed up for quite a while trying to see that, and so I was not in bed until after 1:30, and then I woke up at 3 a.m. with a migraine. So I did not sleep well last night, and therefore slept in this morning. I didn't crawl out of bed until just after 9 a.m. And my original plan was to get up super early at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. and go into the office so that I could get that work done and come home and still have my full filming day. Usually use Tuesdays as the day that I film all of my YouTube budget videos. But because I slept in, that didn't really work out. I ended up getting up just after 9 a.m., doing my morning live stream a lot later than usual, around 9:30, and then I didn't get into work until after 10 a.m. So I therefore didn't get home. I only had a couple of hours of work to do, but I didn't get home until almost 1. So I sat down and filmed a couple videos, but it is now like Austin's gonna be walking in the door from school any minute, so I just kind of paused. I will pick up the filming tomorrow. Since I worked a little bit today, I can just work a half a day again tomorrow and hopefully use tomorrow to finish up all of my filming. I filmed 2 videos today, and I hope to film 2 or 3 videos tomorrow. So we'll see how it all goes. But there's no sense in me trying to film videos with people here at home because there's just a lot of noise. We live in a really small home, so plus the lighting's not great this time of day. It just is what it is. I filmed what I could. Now I'm switching gears to work on editing those videos so I can get them up because they're supposed to go up today. And then I'll be able to kind of wrap up my work day. Austin has his driving test this evening at 4 o'clock. Hopefully he passes and we will have another licensed driver in the house. I will of course update you guys. I'm very nervous for him. He says he's not really nervous at all, which kind of concerns me. Hopefully he passes. If he doesn't, you know, he can always just take it again. It's not that big of a deal, but we're hoping it's a one and done situation. So yeah, that Eric's going to take him to that at 4, and then we'll have dinner, and that'll wrap up the day. So that's kind of my little recap. Sorry I didn't pick up and film more of yesterday. It was a really fun day. Such a wonderful day, and I was just enjoying it and didn't think to pick up the camera. So my apologies for that. Look, you guys can see my filming setup in the background. I'm hoping to just honestly leave that up and pick up the filming again tomorrow morning. I think we're just going to do frozen pizza for dinner tonight, something super easy. So that's what's happening. I'm going to go edit some videos. I'm going to get some caffeine. I'm probably going to regret drinking this so late in the day. Probably will be up again all night tonight because of it, but if I don't get some caffeine in me, I'm going to be falling asleep editing. So I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Alright, you guys, this is sort of momentous. I am getting ready to go pick up Austin for what may well be the last time. Provided he passes his test tonight, he'll be able to drive himself from now on. Now, if he does not pass, then I will have hyped all of this up for nothing. But feeling a little sad, but also a little excited about backing out of my driveway to pick him up from school for the last time. Alright, you guys, I just heard from Eric. He let me know Austin passed his road skills test. So we officially have another licensed driver in the house. I am so happy and so excited for him and so nervous about my baby being out on the road on his own. But he passed. Alright guys, it is the end of the night now. It is almost midnight. I spent the last couple of hours just reading my book. I had some cozy ambiance YouTube thing on my TV, like some jazz music, some pumpkins, some rain, very atmospheric. I read several chapters of my book. I am now 63% of the way through it, thoroughly enjoying it. And I'm going to go ahead and call this vlog done, so I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, will you please give it a thumbs up? That really helps out my channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you are reading, if you are reading a book. I would love to hear from you. I'm always looking for book recommendations. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.